station identification. If you guys want to join us, go to American Dream Trading. Now listen. I know all the haters always cry about how much we charge. There is a difference of why we charge what we charge. Number one, we are the only stock market trader in the history of stock market education ever. And I mean ever. You guys have a full open microphone. Why does that matter? Why does that? Because you can actually ask questions. You have a problem, we can stop everything and help you. If you want to hear what's going on, it's live. Another reason is, this is what 32 years of experience looks like versus anybody else you've ever seen out there. Like, well, I only know about this. We only trade this thing. Well, I don't, this is the only thing that, right? We do it all. The other reason is we have more support than anybody else ever to help you to get you to where you need, get you up to speed as fast as possible. The other reason, we have more free training and education than anybody in the history of stock market education. Notice it's ever with everything we do. Have you guys noticed the theme here? We have collectively, you guys have seen and heard, more profits and success than most groups out there. I can't say all because I'm not 100% sure, but I've been doing this for 32 years. I've never seen a group collectively ever do what we do. Because the things that we do here, no one has ever done before. It needs to be on every sticker, ever.
Is it never or ever?
Yeah, well, it could be both, all right? So I need you guys to understand why we do what we do, why we have the programs, the people, the products, the services, the training. Oh, I can't believe you train 6 days a week. That's so stupid. Why would anybody ever? Listen to what happens in here. People are training 6 days a week. We do it every day, all day. We have more classes than anything that's going on. We have more training than anybody ever has. We have more resources than anybody. We have more videos than anybody has ever done. We have 3,000 videos, right? We crush it in here. Every day we crush it. And I can't say officially, but some of the people that we have in here legitimately are the best traders now in the world. If you're churning over $10 million in a single year, I would say you're probably the elite. There's a difference. There's a reason, right? It makes sense. Now, at the end of the day, obviously, you guys are the ones behind the keyboard. You guys are the ones clicking buy. You guys are the ones making sure you have stop losses. You guys are making sure you collect when you're supposed to, right? At the end of the day, it is on your shoulders to make sure the trades are accurate. But I want to make sure with our company and our training, we give you every tool necessary for you to have the highest success rate possible, right? And then, of course, the rest is on you to make sure you're doing it, following the rules, making sure you have that risk management, making sure you're paying attention to what's going on, making sure you're learning and listening every day, right? You guys want to head over to AmericanDreamTrading.com and get signed up at least for the free Discord. Make sure within the first 24 hours you verify your account. You will get an email from us to make sure you verify your account, or the system will kick you off thinking you are spam. You guys can get into our premium membership at $125 a month. With that, you'll get access to the membership lounge, which we have an open microphone where you can ask any questions all day from 8:45 until 4 o'clock. You guys will get all the hot stock picks, which we've already posted and have already been making money on this morning. You'll get the pre-market setup, which will give you key critical areas at the opening bell and throughout the day. The IPO Center, so any new and exciting IPOs that come out, you will have access to those. Any earnings that are coming out, and of course, our videos on demand. We have 11 full training videos to get you started. Things like the 2-minute EWO, day trading, swing trading, covered calls, cash secured puts, etc. All inside of our premium membership for $125 a month. When you guys are ready to upgrade, I highly recommend, regardless of how much experience you have, signing up for the VIP membership starting at $500 a month. With that, you'll get the pre-market access starting at 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day. You guys will get access to the VIP lounge, all the workshop classes. We put one of those on every month, and the previous recorded sessions. You guys will get the VIP training videos. We have over 50 advanced training videos for you, and the Trading View indicators. If you have a VIP, you can upgrade to the gold add-on, which is an additional $250 a month. You can get the mastermind classes, 1 hour of tech support. If you need us to remote in and help you get your charts, etc., set up, we can do that for you. You'll get weekend training every Saturday at 11 o'clock. You'll get the VIP Gold Lounge access, priority help desk support, our news service, which is worth its weight in gold just for that. You'll get all the breakout rooms every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at noon. Everything, of course, for you as a gold member will be recorded. So if you are gold for crypto futures or stocks and options, all the sessions will be recorded for you. And of course, you'll get our exciting live Apple chat. We've got David over there in the mornings showing you exactly what he's doing with the 2-minute EWO and just the Apple, which is one of our amazing strategies that you guys will learn here. So we have our futures membership, our regular futures membership starting at $250 a month, which the futures is going on right now. They are, again, just like us, every day with a live open microphone from 8:45 to 4 o'clock every single day. You'll get all the futures education, all of the training videos, the futures lounge. The trading view indicators are actually included with the futures memberships that start at $250, and of course all of the extra Zoom classes when they have them. Crypto is the same thing. If you guys want to jump into the crypto, that one now is also $250 a month and includes the trading view indicators. Same thing, all the training videos anytime that the Zoom sessions are available. Now the Zoom sessions for crypto is a little different just because it's a 24-hour, so we try to bounce that one around so you get different time and different events. We are always posting those, so you guys make sure you take advantage. And of course, a Diamond Lifetime membership. With that, you get everything. Unlimited, lifetime access, all of our membership services, meaning anything that I create. Platinum's coming up, you'll have access to it. I believe that's going to be $1,000 a month. Diamond, you'll get access to that. It'll just be $20,000. You guys want to head over to AmericanDreamTrading.com and get signed up.
Welcome to American Dream Trading's The Aftermarket Live Chat and Watch Party. I am Dawn, your host, aka J&J Video Reacts, and this has been the stream created for you traders to have a place to come kick back, relax, study coaches' teachings, learn more strategies like what we have tonight. I'm excited. We've got a special guest with us tonight. You know her as Maria, aka Eminem, and she is going to talk to us about compounding profits. It's going to be amazing. Before we get started with it, make sure you smash the like button. We're trying to get Coach to 20,000 subscribers, and if you guys smash that like button and go ahead and share the video out, maybe we'll get some new ones tonight. Right now, we are sitting at 15,440. Thank you for that. On our way to 20K, right? So all we got to do, and it's free. All you got to do is just click the like button, share it out, and subscribe. It costs you nothing to do that. So, yeah, we are going to go ahead and get the party started tonight. We got Miss Maria, and let me go ahead and bring her on. All righty, there we go. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. My eyes are shot. I've been freaking staring at my phone literally all day.
So you do all your edits on the phone?
I do. Mm-hmm.
Would an iPad not work? Or just something?
It might. Bigger? I got a Samsung, so.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
You know, they make pads for that too.
Yeah. I'm just so used to it on the phone, you know, with the apps that I use and everything.
They should be the same, though. It should be, I
don't know. I've been doing it for 3 years.
I was thinking it'd be a little bigger, maybe. That's all.
That might help.
Maybe that wouldn't help. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, it's weird. The more concentrated of an area, the better it is for me because I don't have to look at so much real estate and do all of this and all of
Right.
that and zero
Yeah.
in on it. You know what I mean?
I
But
feel you.
yeah. So you're gonna talk to us. Look, I got the little thumbnail for you. Hold on, hold on. Let's get her in here right. All right. We are
Listen, Boomer has
yeah.
already threatened to go to sleep. So
Compounding Profits, the Trader's Superpower, hosted by Miss Maria. And we have James in the background, in the backstage. You want me to bring him on? He might have some
sure.
questions. James, here we come, baby.
So I just click this little button, right?
Yep, click the share button and I will toggle in the screen. How are you, James?
I'm all right, ladies. How are we?
Yes.
I was just sitting back here for my own entertainment.
Yeah, we got to bring you on. Oh, man. All right, I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. It's like a little doorbell ring when it comes in. All right, there we go. All right.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna push the play button. Now I
Now,
can't
do
see
you want to
y'all.
be on the screen or do you want to do
I don't
full
care. I
screen?
can't see y'all. It like takes all my screens. I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out. All right. So type a 1 in the chat if you have ever felt like some of the traders within ADT have a superpower, because
Oh,
the numbers they're putting up are crazy. So put a 1 if you think
damn,
if you have
James.
felt that way.
For
Well,
sure.
that's just the top three I could think of. I could keep going.
Okay. All right. So we're going to talk about what we're going to talk about is 3 growth scenarios. So there's linear growth, where you're withdrawing your daily profits without compounding. There's 2 where you compound weekly withdrawals, or you're compounding but you're withdrawing weekly. And then there's number 3 where you're fully compounding with no withdrawals. Well, and with no withdrawals, there's a little caveat there, but we'll get to that. So, which growth scenario are you currently using? Type that number in the chat. And then also type which one you think would benefit your account most. I guess I should have the chat pulled up, huh?
You might want to.
That
Yeah,
might help.
on your phone.
Right. I got you. Okay.
What's up, Farrah? I see you down there. F2.
Yeah, we got Ralph and Trent and Fredwick and John B.
Hey. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Thank you all for being here so much.
Ronald.
Appreciate y'all. J Dog. I love it.
Boomer. Because we're AmericanDreamTrading.com. All right.
All
right. Have y'all done this? Y'all got this? Okay. We're going to keep on rolling. Maybe if I can figure out where my mouse is. Okay.
What was the question again? I'm sorry.
I don't know. No, I'm kidding. I don't know how to go backwards is the problem. But which one do you use currently? Are you withdrawing daily? Are you withdrawing weekly? Or are you compounding without withdrawing? And then which one do you think would grow your account? Ralph said all of them. Okay. Alrighty. So I liked this quote. It's Albert Einstein. He said that compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. Okay.
That's deep.
Right?
And so true.
Absolutely. I have learned this. Like, this has been a game changer for me. That's why I wanted to do this tonight. So the definition of compounding is earning profits on your original investment and previous profits. Interest on interest, right? So it accelerates your growth over time. So we're gonna go through all 3 strategies, and I think maybe I can post this or something because there's a lot of information here. It's kind of overload, and I'm gonna, but I'm hoping maybe I can post it in Discord or something. But the growth strategy samples are based on a $500 account. All right. So everybody tonight is starting with $500. Okay. And we are have a daily target of 1%, right? Because that's what we preach. Mm-hmm. And Palm has hammered into our brains, and we've seen mad success with it, right? And then our trading days per month, it's 22-ish. I mean, again, this is not exact. It's not going to be the same for every month, but this is what every one of these scenarios is based on. And then 12 months. So for linear growth, where you're withdrawing your daily profits, you're starting with $500. So that's $5 a day profit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you would have $110 at the end of a month, and then at the end of a year, 12 months, you'd have $1,300, $1,320, and your account balance is still $500. So there you go. So you made $1,320 in 12 months. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Like,
not at all. I'll take it.
Right. No problem. All right. So then we have the compounding with weekly withdrawals, which is where you're compounding daily, 1%, 5 days a week. And this is based on 4.5 weeks, because every month is not the same, right? But your daily profit is still $5, and your weekly profit is $25. Monthly is $112, and your 12-month would be $1,485. Account balance, still $500. So we made a little bit more doing it this way, right? But not that much more. Like what? 160 more? 165?
Absolutely.
And now we have full compounding, which is no withdrawals. Oh, and then I put in quotations over 1%, because that is the caveat here. So if you compound 1% daily for 22 days a month, in month 1, you would go from $500 to $628 in January, to $1,245 in April, and then $3,087 in August, and $7,647 in December. So after 12 months, right? After 12 months, your total profit is $7,147.
Oh my God.
So which one do you want to do? You know what I'm like? Let me think here.
Already put it in the chat.
We put my little thinking cap on. Which method makes the most sense for your account? We're going to go through some, other things real quick. All right. So here we have our little chart that explained it. So which strategy do you think would serve you best? 1, 2, or 3? You can put that in the chat, which I should pull back up because it keeps closing out. All right. And then, all right. So if you elected the compound method, when is it okay to withdraw, right? Because let's be real, we have life to live, right? And we want to enjoy, we should reap benefits from what our hard work is doing. So after exceptionally strong days, right, you have to leave your 1%. We just talked about that. Like the 1% has to be there. But if you make 50% on a day, you could take 50% of that out, like of the profit. You can't take that, not 50% of your total account. But after exceeding your week or monthly target significantly, if you make 65% on a day or over 100% on the week, you can withdraw a portion, right? Because you only needed the 1% a day. So it's not that you can't take anything out. Okay.
So, and on the compounding without withdrawing, without withdrawing the 1% is what you're saying.
Exactly. Right.
Got you. So anything over that, you can.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I get it.
Right.
Cool.
So if you're on the first day, if you have $500 in your account, right, and you made $5 or you made $55, you just have to leave that $5 in there. Should you leave a little extra? Probably, like that.
Probably.
That would help, but it doesn't mean you have to, right? You just have to leave the 1. But we're going to go over some other things. All right. So the compounding mindset, it requires patience. It's very process oriented. Small wins, right? $5 in the beginning, and emotional discipline, because it's also going to be frustrating, right? Because you think, oh, I should be making more than this, and I need more than this, but you really don't. We just proved that, right?
And we got to build patience and discipline anyway to be a good trader.
Right.
So this helps.
Absolutely. So here's some emotional traps. Impatient during the early phase. This isn't working. It's too slow. You want big results. It makes you vulnerable to revenge trades or breaking rules, right? Overconfidence after a few wins. I'm growing so fast. I'm unstoppable. Watch me go. And then you ignore risk and you size up too quickly. Fear of losing a bigger account. Well, I can't afford to lose now. I've got all this. That can lead to hesitation, missed trades, and cutting winners too early. Greed and withdrawal resistance. Why would I withdraw when I could be at 10K in 2 more months? You refuse to withdraw even when you're up big because you're hooked on the projection. Then one bad week wipes out 2 months of gains. Right? Number 5, I deserve more. I've worked so hard. I should be at 10K by now. Shows up when others post their big trades and the pressure to catch up or speed up your journey. You're on your path, right?
That's right.
And then an emotional crash after a setback. I ruined everything. A single drawdown, which was a loss, or a mistake can feel catastrophic. The higher your account goes, the more devastating a 5 to 10% loss. But we would never do that, right? It should say 1 to 3.
That's right.
Because we would not do that. But it's just math, right? Like, so anyway, those are some of the things. But how to avoid it? Track your growth, not just your percent, not just your dollar amount. Celebrate your wins early, build positive reinforcement. Pre-commit to when you'll withdraw. What percent will you take of profits when you have a day or a week over 50%? What is because you don't have to take 100% of the 50%. You can take a portion of it. Utilizing your journaling, right? Like you already do, to reduce impulsive decisions, and then stay connected to your why and stay connected to your vision, right? Not just the number. And then, all right. So this was kind of a last minute thing suggested to me by one of our fellow moderators who, has a lot of reasoning behind all of this, or a lot of my, motivation behind it. Type 1 in the chat if you're paying your bills or other living expenses with your trading account. I want to see how many people are doing this.
I'm not.
Oh, okay. I don't see anybody throwing anyone then. Okay.
Not doing it.
James also not yet. Okay. All right. Well, that's awesome. I mean, so
some of us may have already kind of bitten the bullet with doing that and gotten other sources of income. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or at least use the sources the right way, right?
Absolutely. Well, I do need, I do need, let's be real. I do need some of my income. I do still have a business, so there's money coming in, but not the same money that I used to have, right? Because of whatever happened. Anyway, so here's some ways to build discipline. This is not a game, right? For me, it's not like a hobby, a pastime. Or an IRA account that you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So create 2 accounts. One is your primary account for your consistent based income, and then you have a growth account for scaling and compounding. Keeps your survival needs separate from your expansion goals. And this I really, really like. Like that makes 100% sense, right? Number 2, set withdrawal rules based on performance, not emotion. Build relief days into the plan. Withdraw because you crushed it. You did really good, not just because bills are due, because that adds pressure, right? And makes us feel not so safe. And then obviously journaling, because duh. All right, so yes.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but
no.
Are you still on the same page, or are you advancing the PowerPoint?
I thought I was. You can't see it?
It's not changing.
What do you want? What do you see?
The trader's superpower.
Oh, that's weird.
Fredwood pointed it out in the chat.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh yeah, I'm like on slide 16, James.
And see, keeping it to yourself.
I don't know. Huh. Okay, let me see.
Um,
Something on my end.
yeah, because I'm like, it's weird. I see
You see
on
it?
this. I see
Well, it's
on the
right there.
side of it.
I can see it right now.
On the
Could y'all
side,
see
like
that before?
right
There,
here.
there it goes. It changed.
There you go.
Okay. I wonder. Okay. Well, you know what?
What'd you do?
Now I can't get to this screen. Oh, yeah, I can. All right. All right, y'all. So, anyway, here's your emotional traps and how to avoid those. Like I said, I can post this in the Discord if y'all want to see it again. All right. So then we got our 3 golden rules: consistency, size of gains, protect your capital first at all costs, follow the rules, and take A+ setups. And then
Good catch, James. By the way.
Right. Thank you, Frederick.
Yeah.
He was like, "Are you actually doing anything with this PowerPoint, or did you just make a title slide?"
No, Fredwick caught it in the chat. I was just
Oh,
sitting there listening.
good catch, Fredwick.
So, there's this. I really like this quote from Bill Gates. Most people overestimate what they can do in a day, and underestimate what they can achieve in a year.
I love that.
I think that's so true, right? Like, we're in such a rush, and it doesn't have to be such a rush. All right. And so there's tools that we can use to do this. All right. You can, I'm about to show you this online calculator real quick, and then you can chart your progress. I have an Excel file that goes along with it. And then review your monthly growth so that you can see what you're doing. You've got to celebrate. And even if you have like an accountability partner, or if it's somebody in Discord, or if you just want to post in the stock lounge or in the debt free, wherever, but like, you have to say, I'm freaking doing this. You know what I mean? Like,
claim accountability.
Even if it's little, like, and it might not be these huge gains and whatever, but it's big to you, and it shows discipline, it shows following the rules. It, you know, it is what it needs to be celebrated. All right. Awesome. So here's the tool that I like. It's called the calculatorsite.com. And
we're gonna open the link. The chat too, Maria? Or
listen, James, you sure want a lot.
Well, I'm just asking.
I'm playing.
If you if you see it, you know, you can read it too.
Well, I just Fredwick again brought up another very good point. This would be an amazing workshop class.
I was thinking that same thing, Fredwick. And you're a mod now, so maybe you should talk to Bruno about doing this in a workshop.
I can't make this go away. How do I make the PowerPoint now go away? I just want to slide something onto the screen. Oh, maybe I need to do this. And then maybe it'll let me. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
And then pull it back
and then I'll redo that. And then we'll put this over here. All right. Are we good? Can we see this? No?
It's not in there. You got to screen share.
Oh, I just hit it. Okay. Sorry. My bad. Did it doorbell you?
I pushed a button.
I pushed a button. Oh, okay.
You pushed a button?
I lied. That was just for Mark.
Wrong button?
Wrong button. Yeah.
Oh, wrong button again. Hold on, Don. I'm messing up. Sorry. All right. Allow to share window. I want to share this window. All right. There we go. Now I'm ready. I'm sorry. I'll make you work extra hard tonight.
There you go. Right, it's just clicking a couple of buttons.
Right. Yeah. All right. So this is the calculator. So we're going to put our 500 in here, and we're going to make 1% a day, right? For 22 days. We'll just do the month. And then you're not going to do any deposits or withdrawals on this one. And you're going to start today. And so I really like this because it will show you your earnings. Your initial balance was 500. and now you have $622. But what I liked most about it is that down here it shows you how much you need to earn a day. So on the first day, you're earning $5. On the second day, it's $10. No, I'm sorry, $5. $5.05. $5.10. $5.15. You see why people might think, oh, this is so slow. I am not doing nothing. Right?
Right.
But at the end of the month, you have 123. So let's go back to our calculator and put this in for 1 year.
What was that website again?
It's thecalculatorSite.com. That was for you, Mark. And let's make this 0, and we're just gonna do weekdays: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. I am well aware that there are holidays in here, and we can't trade every day of every week of the year. But y'all just bear with me, okay? You can go back and fix all
Futures can.
No, there's still some days I think that they're actually all the way closed. But anyway, so now it'll tell you daily what you need to earn, or it'll tell you weekly. So on your first week, well, because I did it for today, so it's just tomorrow, so it's $5. The next week is $25. But look at this. So at the end of the year, you have $6,000.
Nice.
I mean, and that's why I like the 2 account thing, because you can easily with the $5 make, you know what I mean? You can hit 1%. It's going to get more difficult, obviously, as your account grows, right? Because it's a larger amount of money. By the end of the month, you have to make $325 in a day. So it obviously grows in difficulty, but imagine the skill, or by the end of the year, excuse me, imagine the skill you'll have at the end of that year. You know what I mean? Because you've been consistent. Look at F2. Like, he's having trouble. He can't even hit 1%. He can't hit that low anymore. You know what I mean? So as you build this consistency of hitting it, it's just going to get easier. And yes, the amount will get different. So you can also say that, like, you want to deposit $20 a month. This blew my mind. Okay, so $20. No, we're gonna do $20 a week. Okay, calculate. That makes it 11,000. So let's say you now add $20 a week into your trading account that you're compounding, and I know y'all can do that because $20 is like, half a McDonald's. I mean, I don't even think Richard could go to Taco Bell for $20 anymore.
I don't think so either.
Right? And again, this calculator of the this is what, so I copy and pasted this and put it in my spreadsheet. That's how I made mine. Because you can, well, I didn't even need to copy and paste it. You can actually just download it. Turns out. All right. So then, James, give me you don't have to just shoot for 1% if you're consistently above that. What do you think? What would you like me to put in this calculator, James? Let me do one of your versions.
I'd love to be getting 3%.
On what? What would your initial principal?
2,000.
All right. 2,000 at 3%. And we're going to take out the deposits, just, because we can. And then calculate. Dang, James. Why you get so rich? All right. So let's look.
So apparently they won't let you post the link in the chat because I tried.
Really?
Yeah, not on YouTube.
Interesting. Yeah. I didn't know that.
You can post it in the lounge.
I'll put it, we can put it in the stock lounge, and if y'all want me to put the PowerPoint, just let me know. But so, again, James, this isn't going to be 100% accurate because you can't trade every day. So, how many trading days are there in a year? I know y'all know that.
252.
Okay.
I think I heard Coach say that before.
I mean, that's $400,000. I'd be okay with that,
Yeah.
James.
Right?
Now watch this. This is so
Get it,
insane.
James. James gonna
Let's
get that on
say
TSLL.
you add $20 a week. Okay. $437,000. I mean, maybe once you're, the $20 a week thing was more just for me because I was starting with such a small amount. So,
Oh yeah, no, I get that.
oh, Bucko says 271 days. But anyways,
271.
Not
yeah.
crypto bucko.
Oh, crypto's 365. But I just thought it was just really nice for me to be able to see this in
This is amazing.
this
I love it.
format. Like, okay, I need to make $60. And then guess what, James? On Monday, you need to make $62.40. And
Do
then
what now?
I mean, so if this is your goal, but if you're not consistently making 3%, we shouldn't have a 3. We should just stick with the 1% goal. Do you want to see what that looks like, or do you want?
Yeah, because I'm
Okay.
doing good now to get 1%.
Okay,
like
so
today
yeah,
was
I mean,
0.2.
right. Okay. All right. So 1%. You just need $20 tomorrow, $20 on Monday, $20.40 on Monday, $20.60 on Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like
It just calculates it. It adds it
right.
up.
Now
Oh
that's
yeah.
only $14,000, but you can still make this happen.
I wonder if F2 used that.
And like I said, if you have another account, make this your growth account. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I know that he definitely has met with the same person that helped me figure all this out. So I feel like maybe. I mean, he didn't go through this with me, but we talked about it. So
Cool.
I mean, he talks about it every day, right? Every day,
Yep.
Yeah.
every day. But the visual, like talking about it and then seeing it, was like two different things for me. It was a
Right.
game changer, right?
Oh yeah.
So
That is awesome. I
and
think it's a good way for new traders to just focus in on getting these small amounts, because coach preaches all the time about small position size. This is a good way that they can feel successful as long as they're getting their 1% every day. That's small
right.
wins. And that's a way to build their confidence up. I love that.
And you have a goal, right? Like, or you have a vision. You know what I mean? We talk
Well,
Mm-hmm.
and
about vision
something
boards.
I would say in that that I've noticed in growing the account,
Mm-hmm.
it gets consistently harder and harder to get that 1%. So
Yeah,
don't let that discourage you. That if you don't get that 1%, you failed.
right,
Still focus on green, but 1 to 3 is the goal.
right. And if you have a 40% day, or you know what I mean, like then you need
Spread it
to
out.
right.
Maybe
Yeah,
but
let it
that
sit
but
in
that
there,
doesn't
right?
mean you can take a 30% loss one day
no,
and make it up. No.
no,
Unlike
not
some
at all.
people.
F2, what's up, brother? Did you use this when you were compounding and doing your 1%?
I wasn't aware of that particular thing, but I set up a spreadsheet that I have like by the weeks, by the day, uh, what my account, what I have it at, and each day that I can change the variable 1% and stuff. So it's something like this, and I have it
Mm-hmm.
charted out for 12 weeks or 12 weeks, 12 months. Uh,
At
and
a time.
I have a basis of 1%. There's some days that I may not do 1%. I may do a 0.5%, and there's some days I do 15%. Uh,
Right.
and and then I take my drawdowns. I usually take my drawdowns once a month. But if I have a really good week, I'll do it for the week. Or if one of the kids needs some extra something, I'll take it down. But I'm gradually taking my starting amount making it higher. Like say if I started with $100, the next week I'll start with $200.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
But,
Okay. That's it, you know, as it's compounding. You're just making it
right, and
right.
but if I this is Eminem, you're doing an awesome job. If I'd known about this calculator, it would have saved me a lot of time on this spreadsheet.
Well, okay, so F2, as somebody that has literally lived this, right? And overcome and become, green and successful and consistent. What did I miss tonight? What
You
what
haven't
else?
missed
What could
anything.
have been added?
You haven't missed anything. Like you covered. Are you paying your bills? Are you doing it for compounding to grow your account so you can trade? I learned to go in bigger and trade that way. Uh, you haven't missed anything that I can tell that I'm like, wow, this made it much more easier, and this saves so much time uh, to what I've done on my simple spreadsheet with Excel, and I'm like, wow. And then your thought process and the mindset that you got laid out in the in the PowerPoint, this is just awesome.
It
I
is.
appreciate that. I mean, that means a lot coming from you for real.
And you know, I remember hearing you say that what James just said, it got harder and harder to get that 1%
Yeah.
as your account grew.
Oh, when I draw the account down now, it's easier. And comes like I'll be honest, I still get kind of spooked out a little bit when I let it grow a little bit. Like I'll be like, I'm going to take it down, but ultimately, after I get my other accounts set up where they need to be to, they have an operation account, have a trading account, and things. Um, I'll have money that I don't want to say I don't care about, but the money for nothing but trading and build my wealth and my generosity from there.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. That's amazing. And I'm assuming that came out of the one-on-one as well.
Yeah. We
We're
talked
getting
about,
little nuggets.
yeah, yeah, the that gentleman he deserves to be as
He's a
successful as
genius.
he. Yeah, he deserves to be as successful as he has been, and his generosity side. Uh, he does more things than I'd say we even know about.
Yeah. Yep,
So
yep, for sure.
if I can be half the person that he portrays, that that
Be a
that's pretty good.
milestone, huh?
Yeah,
That is awesome. And I'm glad, and it couldn't have happened to a better person. So I'm glad you got that sit down. And Maria, this was absolutely amazing. You know,
we
thank you for coming on here and doing that.
Yes, it
definitely need
was.
to
Thank
do a
you.
workshop class on this. Like,
Yes, for sure.
Okay. Well, I want you to help me, F2.
all right, you give me time, and I'll get off work, and we'll uh, we'll make it happen.
Well, I
Sounds like a
hope
plan.
I do think it's super valuable. For me, I'm a visual learner. And again, hearing it is one thing, but seeing it on paper and knowing that it really I understand it gets harder when you have more money. Like I get that. But as you're more disciplined, that should also make it easier, right? So
Right.
um and yeah, it was a game changer for me. So I hope it changes your trading as well.
Hope it
Mark
changes your
McSing.
game.
You sleep?
Oh
You
yeah,
sleep, Mark McSing?
being able to do all that without having to put all them calculations in Excel. Huh.
Yeah, and it actually has a download. Like I said, I copy and pasted. But it actually has the download. And then they do have on their website, well, okay, y'all, this tripped me out. I guess this is what you put into Excel, this formula. I was like, oh yeah, okay, cool. I'm not even going to present that to y'all because that's what is still this? And I like math, but not that much.
Well, it's been asked a few times. But just don't forget to post that link in the
I already put
stock
it in
lounge.
there. I put it in there. It's
Oh,
in
you
there.
already did. See,
Yes.
see, look at that. J Dog.
She is on top of it, y'all. She is on point.
Just got to tell J Dog to calm down.
Chill.
J Dog,
I don't think he has very much chill. I'm gonna be real honest. I love
J
him.
Dog.
He's got a lot of energy. But then yeah, there's also like what is daily compound interest, blah blah blah. So I don't know. This website was pretty cool to me. There's also home and garden calculating. So really, you could use this for everything in your whole life.
Wow, it does all that too?
Yeah, they have home and garden, cooking, health, miscellaneous.
Oh, wow.
Miscellaneous age calculator.
The calculator site. So
chronicle age. Yeah. Birthday calculator. Roman numerals. What? Okay. Anyway.
I used to have a mobile app kind of similar to that, but it was a conversion app. So like if I needed to convert what I used
meters
it most
to
for,
inches or
well, what I used it most for doing phone work is, I'd take the wheel and count out how many feet a drop was, and then, put that into, because they wanted it in a different, they wanted it in meters. I ain't gonna do all that math in my head. Or if I was looking for a trouble spot and a cable down the side of the highway, and my meter says, okay, it's 2,876 feet away. How many miles is that? Clear out the odometer on the truck. Right here.
Oh, hey, Dawn. It has discover the #1 song on your and movie on the day you were born. I feel like you would like that.
You're kidding.
No.
Wow.
You want me to look yours up?
Yeah.
Right now. What's your birthday?
I'll type it.
I mean,
what?
July 19th, actually.
I think I need the year too, but I could probably do the math.
What you got? It's me.
68.
I think Miss Callie trying to say something.
All right. You were born on a Friday.
Wow.
You're a Cancer. You knew that.
Yeah.
Your Chinese birth year is monkey.
Don't
do that stuff. The U.S. chart #1 was "This Guy's in Love with You" by Herb Alpert.
Oh my God! Really?
Mm-hmm.
What was the movie?
The movie was Rosemary's Baby.
What? That was a crazy movie.
That tracks.
And then it'll even show you events on your birthday this year: Ice Cream Day and Daiquiri Day. You go, girl. Daiquiri Day, okay. And Ice Cream Day.
It's got all that on there?
Yeah.
Wow.
These are other famous people you share your birthday with. Here's your Rosemary's Baby movie.
Who's famous people I share my birthday with?
Benedict. I don't know. Hold on. Lizzie Borden. Okay.
Anybody famous now we would know?
I don't know. That's what I'm looking for.
Lizzie Borden.
I don't really know famous people.
Serial killer or a burger.
Right. I see my dog is named.
Damn, what's going on with my birthday? Rosemary's Baby. I'm serial killers.
I don't know about all it. Anyway, this website's pretty cool.
So, they were just trying to get their point across. Just went about it a little bit wrong.
Yes.
Right.
But yeah, here's your song, Herbert. This guy's in love with you. I don't even know who Herb Alpert is. U.S. chart
He
number
he
one.
did he did a instrumental that you probably heard.
Oh, okay. It
Yeah.
does say that these cheeky chimps are sociable, intelligent, and confident. Like their jungle sign, they swing from challenge to challenge with enthusiasm. But it's not all good news, with jealousy and selfishness lurking within. This monkey might just steal your banana. Dang, okay.
What's that? The Chinese zodiac?
Yeah.
I'm like, I ain't no monkey. I'm a crab.
It says Chinese birth year. I don't know if that's the
Oh,
same thing.
I know what my Chinese thing is.
what is it?
Oh,
Is it the rat?
dragon.
It's
I
a
was
dragon.
gonna
Oh,
say
you got the
scorpion.
cool one.
Is your shoulder locked up, sir?
It has been since 21.
Oh man,
Oh,
that looks
damn.
painful.
What is it, like frozen shoulder, like Coach had?
Frozen shoulder, tears on the rotator cuff,
Ugh. Yeah, that's not good.
infringements, bone spurs.
Mm.
Yeah,
You
there's
name
a
it.
small list.
Wow. Yeah, right. So when is the next workshop class? You should probably do it like next month.
Well, the one from today got moved to next week. And just
I
doing
thought
that
we
one.
had one today.
Oh, by the way, my song is My Sharona. My Sharona.
That is my song. I love that freaking song. I love
Right?
playing that on the drums.
And then my
And the
movie
bass.
is Apocalypse Now. Okay.
Nice. Some good stuff there.
All right.
My
That about
Sharona.
wraps up my content for the evening. You're welcome. Some useful knowledge as well as unuseful. You're welcome.
Yes, it was all useful, baby girl. Thank you.
Well, what am I? Chopped liver? You're not gonna do mine?
Oh yeah, do
Oh,
James.
absolutely. What we working with, James?
Do everybody's. Callie's up here too. F2.
Oh,
What's
you
your
ain't doing
birthday?
Come on, Callie.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
Callie.
hell no.
What's your birthday, James?
9/15/76.
9/15. You're 3 years older than me. I mean, yeah, we're real close. Mine's the 8th.
And the name of the street that I grew up on
My
was
son
Yeah.
was
What was
here.
your first pet's name? Yep, there's your dragon. All right, so shake, 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 shake your booty.
No.
That sound like you. That sound like you.
What was the movie?
The movie is The Front with Woody Allen. I bet that's funny as that. I love him.
Yeah,
Man,
Woody
is
Allen's
that
cool.
Woody Allen in that picture?
Yeah.
Wow.
76, yeah.
Wow, isn't that crazy?
Why, you never seen him?
I mean, I've seen lots of Woody Allen, but not in 76. I mean, I wasn't even born yet. Oh, Vegan wants me to do hers. What's her birthday on?
It is January 15th, 1977.
Wow, that's great. Oh, okay, all right. So we got "You Make Me Feel Like Dancing." Isn't that how it
Oh,
goes?
I love that song.
Is that how
Yeah.
it goes?
Yep.
And then we got "The Enforcer" with Clint Eastwood.
Ooh, that's a good one. Wanna dance the night away. All right, Callie, give it up. Give up the goods.
No,
Come on.
my son was here. He chewed my ass out. No, they use that information to find out more about you. Yeah, I won't do it.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're
I
good.
fuddy dud.
You're good. It's understandable. Damn, now I feel crazy. That's like shit. I shouldn't have done that. Nah.
All right,
I
Christina.
tried saying no.
I ain't gonna lie. I used to be the same way, and I still kind of am about some stuff. But I come to the realization that they already know.
Yeah. And you want to steal my identity, you can have it.
What are you gonna do? Ruin my credit?
You're
You
gonna
know
be
what?
really
Right.
disappointed. You know,
Like, good luck with that. Okay, maybe you can improve it for me.
I have had that happen. Somebody stole my identity at a local tote the note car lot and paid the car off early, and it went on my credit report.
Oh, wow.
And it was from a Poe Motor. I never bought a car at Poe Motors. What the hell are you? Yeah, no, it was on my credit report, paid off in full.
Well, the cool thing is I lied about my birthday, so.
well, how
Look at that.
responsible of them. You know, I appreciate it. All right, y'all.
All right. Everybody
I had
have.
to guess it was probably my mother.
Then there's that.
You think she did that? Well, thank you, Maria, once again, and thank you everybody for joining the panel. Maria, obviously, James, F2, Callie. Thank you everybody down there in the chat. J-Dog.
I see Boomer's still awake. He's still
Boomer's
posting.
still awake. Okay.
Hey, I didn't
right,
bore
Boomer.
you, Boomer. Oh, y'all so cute. He told me that he wanted to hear me talk funny.
Yeah, Callie, we're going to go ahead and end it, baby, so you can get some rest. We're going to end it with Coach's
Oh, I
rules.
slept all day long.
Did you? We're going to end with Coach's rules like we normally do, everybody. Thank you all again for being here, and I will see y'all mañana for Friday Freestyle. Anybody want to add anything else?
Gotta be here.
We're good. Peace.
You guys remember all the rules. You must follow all of them. Not some. You don't get to sprinkle in your own and leave mine out. You must follow all the rules. Always have a stop loss in each and every trade. If you're a new trader, make sure you are simulate trading only using a paper account. I don't want anybody losing their money while you are in training. Make sure you guys are using small position sizes. This will allow you to let those runners run and stop out the losers. Again, stops on every trade, regardless of shares, options, futures, or crypto. Make sure you guys are journaling every single day. It's one of the most important pieces of what we do on top of the risk management so that you can help assess what you are doing and make the changes that you need to do. Don't trade in the first 30 minutes or the last hour of the day if you're a new trader. And if you are an experienced trader, please be careful the first 3 minutes or the last 8 minutes of the trading day.